All right, thank you guys. One of the best things to do on a hot Texas summer day is enjoy a movie in the air-conditioned theater. This really is one of my favorites. And our movie habits, they have changed since the pandemic, but now theaters are reopening in a really big way and ready for you to come see some of the biggest movies this summer. Film critic Julie Fisk with JulieSaysSo.com joins us to dish on the season's biggest movies and the ones that some we can watch at home, but there's some that we have to see in the theaters. Julie, thank you for joining us.
I'm so excited. My hair is getting in my lipstick, which has not happened in a solid year. So thank you. This is fantastic.
It actually is a blessing because normally we'd have that mess.
Our masks on, exactly.
So we'll take the hair and the lipstick. Okay, real quick, tell me what makes a movie good for the theater? When you're looking at that, what makes it like you want to see it in the theater?
I think that all movies benefit from a big screen, but we have this summer all of these big, like A Quiet Place Part 2. We have a Marvel franchise movie, a Fast and the Furious, F9 coming out. All of these films, the louder, the bigger, the more immersive the experience, the better it's going to be. I am thrilled to be back in the theater, honestly.
And I've also been talking to some actors as we were doing Zoom junkets as they're promoting their movies. There's something about sitting next to a stranger and feeling the same emotions and going up and down, and to do that again, I think it's going to be really big. Okay, really quickly, what can we expect layout-wise? Is it going to be different going to the theaters than 2 years ago?
Yes, absolutely. And we are still wearing our masks. We are still socially distancing. One of the most important things that you can do is to check, plan before you go. Go online, buy your tickets in advance, check the menus because ticket or food prices have gone up. Some theaters aren't open yet. The Alamo Drafthouse doesn't plan to open in Texas until July. So
one of my favorites too.
Exactly. You want to plan in advance and think about every single movie like it's opening weekend of a Marvel film, because since we're having to socially distance, there are seats that have to be left open, so they're going to sell out faster. That's going to be an issue when you have lots of movies that everybody wants to see.
Plan. I love to hear that. Now let's get to some of the big movies. A Quiet Place 2, that's the first one we're going to kick off with. You've actually seen this one.
Yes.
I love the first. What do we need to know about number 2?
Oh, okay. Number 2, it opens amazingly. They show us the day the aliens arrived. I was curled up in a ball in my seat, absolutely losing my mind. The only problem is it never quite lives up to the promise of those first 20 minutes. It's still a really fun movie to see. A lot of the action centers on the young actors. So this is one to bring your older kids to. It's PG-13. If they like scary movies, they will enjoy it. I do feel like 20 to 30 minutes was left out of this one. Like, we didn't get a real ending. It's clear they're planning for A Quiet Place Part 3. Still feel like Krasinski could have tied up the loose ends with this one and give us more of an ending. It's only like 97 minutes long, too, with the credits. So there was a little bit of extra time to play around with. I don't know if they had to end it quickly because of COVID, but still a lot of fun to see. I'm giving it a B-, but again, I just wish we had had more of an ending. It's worth seeing for the first 20 minutes, though.
Okay, first 20 minutes, I can handle that. The next one, Cruella.
Okay, I didn't get to see Cruella, but here's what I'm hearing. If you watch that trailer and you think, wow, this looks so much better than what I expected, that is the case, all right? Look at this. It's fashion. There's so much drama. We have Emma Stone playing Cruella, and she's given the backstory, and then her nemesis, played by Emma Thompson. These two are chewing up the scenery, having a blast. My friend Dawn Burks reviewed it, and she said, one of the best things about this is you forget it's a Disney movie. So much fun. And another one that's going to benefit from the big screen, because look at all this fashion and color. It's gorgeous.
Oh, that looks incredible. Incredible. The Conjuring. The devil made me do it. I always say I want to go see a scary movie, and then 5 minutes in, I regret it.
Oh, well, you need to go see them with me, because I scream and I laugh loudly through them. Okay. And The Conjuring, the first one, is my all-time favorite scary movie. I adore it. I have big hopes for this one, even though they just haven't been able to live up to that first one. Of course, The Conjuring film's based on real-life paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. This is a real-life investigation they did about a demon possession, and I say real life with quotation fingers. So I have big hopes around this one, but here's another one. You always want to see a scary movie in a big theater with everybody screaming around you. That it just enhances the experience.
And Julie, it does sound like we're like, I'm the one that people laugh at, because I'll scream when I'm not supposed to. Like if there's any like loud noise that wasn't even supposed to be scary.
Oh yes, yeah, the jump scares, forget it.
The jump scares will get you. Okay. I'm excited about this one. In the Heights, June 11th.
Okay, I feel like we need this movie this summer. Look how beautiful. Of course, this one from Lin-Manuel Miranda, like at his greatest too. And right now, this movie about building a life in America with the music and the brightness. This is the post-COVID film that we needed. Now, I haven't seen it, but you have.
I have seen it, and I actually just got to interview the cast this week. Julie, I always want to be honest. This is one of the best. So when I say this, believe me, this is one of the best movies I've seen in so long. And it's what you said. It's what we need. It felt like a relief. It felt like inspiration. It felt like life. And it was also the American story in a way that I had never seen portrayed on screen in a way.
Right.
I can't wait to hear what you think about it. Okay. F9. It's hard to believe. Fast and the Furious 9 is upon us.
The 9th one. Now, here's something. Okay, look, this is not getting great reviews, but one of the really exciting things about F9, it opened overseas last weekend. So this has already seen the screens in like China, South Korea, and Hong Kong. It made over $163 million last weekend in its opening weekend, which far shot just way beyond the expectations.
Look, after this last year, give me a little bit of escapism, and that's what that is.
Exactly. And I think that this tells everybody, okay, everyone wants to get back into the theater. So I think F9, this is going to be the movie that really cranks up the industry and is like, all right, we're getting butts in seats. Let's get the movies on the screen.
All right, we got 30 seconds left. Black Widow, what you know?
Oh my gosh. Okay, Black Widow. Everybody has been wanting a backstory about Natasha. The thing is, we always think that Black Widow is just hanging out waiting for the Avengers to do things, but she's actually going on adventures on the side. So in this one, she's meeting up with her sister, played by Florence Pugh. As you can tell, I am so excited about Black Widow. Been waiting for this one for so long. It's going to be huge.
Julie, thank you so much for joining us. Your passion for movies comes across. You can tell. I love hearing you talk about them, and it makes me even more excited to go into that theater and check them all out.
Well, thank you. And I'm so excited to finally meet you. You're a great addition.
Well, thank you. I think we both got good taste. All right.